teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Canadiens have won the draw, and we are now underway. Makes a move in front. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. In all alone on the breakaway. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Suzuki's an important piece of this club. They'll be looking for him to produce. Matthews is known for that shock-and-awe zone ability, which is when he uses a quick shot to score after he dekes himself into a scoring position. Be on the lookout for one of these players to make an impact for their team tonight. Now, let's send it back upstairs.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Matthews has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. With the stop. And they continue to apply pressure here. And he easily stops that one. Montreal's gained possession. Quick pass to Caulfield. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a chance. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Makes a save again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Here's a blast. Comes up with the stop. Quick feed to Matthews. A chance on the rush here. He scores! Austin Matthews clutch.
Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Leafs win the face-off. Oh, good scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. This just exemplifies the critical nature of a no-zone face-off, James. When you win it, you own possession and you can attack the net.
The Leafs have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. The Canadiens win it. And he takes the pass. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Moves it to Watt. That knocks him off the puck. And he takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Denies him again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Toronto's got the win off that draw. Here they come up along the wing. Quick shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Stop that one. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick shot. And that's easily turned aside. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. And he takes the feed. Montreal He's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
They go on the attack through center. Fires it on net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And now it's over to Armia. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Fires it and kept that one out of the net. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Matheson's moving it ahead. And it's a quick pass to Caulfield. From point blank. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Turns them away! Toronto's got possession of the puck. Pushes it across to McCabe. Takes a shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
For the latest news, scores, and statistics, check out our team website for video.
The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Batteries are charged up, and here we go with period number 2. The Canadiens play it along the wing. And that's intercepted by Matthews. Gets it out of his own end. Here's a shot. And that's blocked in traffic. Slides the cross-ice pass. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Denies him. Moves it quickly over to Lyubushkin. Grabbed in the open ice by Marner. Puck grabbed by Matthews. And not much on that one. Taken along the wall by Cooley. Good hit on the play. An easy pass save made by Montembeault. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. More than half the period left to play. The Leafs are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out.
He's got a step. Scores!
This goal is a reminder of how fast the game actually is played, James. I mean, you get an opportunity at one end. Everyone is pushing for the goal. When you miss, though, the quick counter, the speed in transition, is what makes the difference. But you got to capitalize at the other end, and that's exactly what happened.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Domi's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Grabs control of it at the point. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Montembeault's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. Gaining momentum along the wing. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. The frozen biscuits dropped. Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back-and-forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers glaring.
Well, I think this This is exactly what a lot of people came to see tonight, Cheryl.
There's no love lost between these two teams. Every time they set foot on the ice, you know it's a heated battle. The Leafs cheering on their player as he goes toe-to-toe in this fight. He's the winner in this one, and it's going to create a lot of adrenaline within this whole building.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Domi's won the face-off. Here's a short pass to Nylander. Shot! Stopped with the blocker by Montembeault. Savard's lugging the puck. Gains the zone through center. All alone!
Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there. It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Leafs are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Domi's won it in their own end. Handles the puck. Shot, and he's got that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
Marner's a master at dishing the puck, guys. He's able to make deceptive passes to set up his teammates, and we call that his third eye zone ability. Look to him for some beautiful passing plays.
That save in a beaut. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. And he loses control here. Shot! Can't get it to go. Matthews explores his options in the corner. Scooped up along the wall by Armia. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Shot! Blocked in front. Takes the puck behind the net. With the stop. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. They're coming in waves. There's a textbook body check. And the defensive team's got it now. Takes position in the corner. Oh, that's blocked. Look at this along the wall. And there's a hit with a little violence. And there's a violent collision.
Montembeault is a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
And he hangs on just as time runs out. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Montreal is going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James.
Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Well, this is a really impressive shot, James. I mean, I'm looking at this going, man, I don't know if any goaltender would have stopped this. The way he was able to move his feet, corral that puck quickly with that quick release, the snap of the wrist to be able to put it by the tendy.
The Leafs pick up right where they left off, and look at this, a quick goal here to go up in the third.
Yeah, and that's deflating for their opponent. You can see it in the body language, and that's also a signal to them that they need to continue to press, attack while they're down.
Dismiss that chance. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Martin. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Feeds the puck to Suzuki. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Great pressure to force the turnover by Caulfield. And that clangs off the iron. Samsonov's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Leafs have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. The Canadiens will start off. Oh, this is what the fans wanted to see, Cheryl. These two teams hate each other.
They really do. When you're considered a rival, it's because they're always tough games, and you know you want to be the victor, and you also know there's going to be a physical element, as we just saw.
In a word, spirited from these two rivals.
That's a nice way to put it, James. Every time you hear the boards go, it's an extra shove or it's an extra hit. But these two teams, every time they do it, they just have a little bit more. And that's why a rivalry is what it is.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the faceoff. Toronto's won the faceoff deep in their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Denied by the blocker. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Puts it on net. Stopped with ease. Gets the tip. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Sends one up to Riley. Can't get a hold of that pass. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. And that shot dies in traffic. The Canadiens have it now. Tries to get it to Caulfield. He carries the puck up along the wing. Breakaway! Here he is, in close! Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. Well, he's in all alone on the breakaway. Not a lot of back pressure. He has more time, but a beautiful move in tight to beat the tender. Great patience to be able to finish that one off.
Montreal's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Here's a shot! Scores! And look at this! Here we go! They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
The Leafs are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Caulfield. Here's a chance! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. With the blast. Oh, it stops him again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Who had the edge in Carlin Bates' mind? She's standing by with the answer.
Matthews hasn't disappointed when it comes to the offense. He's helped contribute, and I'm giving him my vote for this matchup, guys.
Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Leafs wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Matthews has it in their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, what a glove save. Wow. The Leafs haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Made the stop on the play. Toronto's got the puck. Way too much congestion blocks that. Suzuki's gained the line and on the attack. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Samsonov's faced a lot of shots tonight, James, and he's been dialed in and made the necessary saves, but his team's been excellent in front of him, generating some offense and a reason why they have a lead.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's got a 5-2 lead. Off the face-off, they take the puck. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You gotta be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. You can get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're gonna get the interference call.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Offside, the call will get a reset. Well, here's a little help from a friend.
I love that he jumps in here, doesn't even give his star player an opportunity to get into this fight. You can't have him fighting and getting injured.
Well, this has been the narrative all night, Cheryl, and I think this is what a lot of fans wanted here.
Yeah, there's a lot of temperature in here, and it's hot, and it's been hot multiple times today, and these rivals have gone head-to-head. James, there can be so many consequences to fighting, and this is the danger, and you can just see him struggling to get up.
Toronto's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Oh, Waffle forces it to keep it out. Anderson stick handling in his own zone. Poked away by McCabe. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Takes the pass. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And that goes off the glove and it stays out. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. The Leafs are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. And they win the draw on their own end. Tries to get the puck to Marner. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Toronto's effort at all ends of the ice really impressive here this evening.
Yeah, it was a collective effort, in particular their shot total. They just peppered the tender and drove the net. They tried to get to the paint, and that's something that really paid off.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them. Here they come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace.